So today we're going to be talking about arithmetic sequences, if a sequence is arithmetic, and if it is, writing the formula and finding the difference and setting it up. So for an arithmetic sequence, that means we're trying to find between the numbers what is always being added to it. So this can be positive or a negative number. That addition of that number is the common difference, or the difference between those two things. So as you can see in the first example, it goes 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Well, we can see each time this number is going up by 2. So our difference is going to be a positive 2, or our D is going to be a positive 2. So now we want to write a formula for this. So we want for any term, which we'll call any n term that we would like, we're going to make a formula or make an equation to be able to write this. So if we wanted to find any term, which we'll be doing next time, if we want to find any term into it, like the 100th term, 150th term, whatever it is, we'll have that formula to be able to do that. So our first thing that we're going to do is write as a sub n, or whatever term we're looking for. That's our generic nth term, whatever we want, is going to equal our first term, which is 14. And I'm going to write a sub 1 first and write the generic formula for us. So our first term plus whatever term number we're on, n, minus 1 times the common difference. Okay, so if I'm looking at the fifth term, I'm going to say this is going to be, n's going to be 5, and I'm going to say 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8, and our first term's 14, so 8 plus 14 is 22, which is our fifth term up here. So I'm looking at a to the fifth is 22, which is the same thing as up here. Right now I'm just going to write the generic one, but that's how it's set up. So this is, to any n term, this is the first term plus whatever term we're on, whatever term we want, minus 1 times the common difference. So whenever I put in my numbers for this one, it's really going to be a to the n equals my first term, in this one's 14, plus n minus 1, and again my difference is 2. That n minus 1 doesn't change because that's the n whatever number or whatever term we're putting in to solve that or to find that. Right now, like I said, we're just doing the generic ones and just writing this. We'll eventually do it where we're going to find whatever term, because we can do way more higher than 5, 6, 7. We can go 25, 30, 100, whatever it is, but I don't think you want to be adding 2 however many times to get to 100, the 100th term. So this is going to be a way that's more efficient. And right now, like I said, we're just going to do the generic form. Okay, so in example 2, we got 30, 25, 20, 15. So this time, our first term is 30. And our common difference, or our difference this time, we're going down by 5 every time. So our difference is going to be a negative 5 because we're going down. So whenever I write this in a generic form, or my a to the n term, I'm going to say a to the n equals my first term of 30 plus parentheses n minus 1. Like I said, that part doesn't change. That's going to be the same every time. And my difference this time is going to be a negative 5. I'm putting that in parentheses just so then you can see how it looks. But there's our formula for our arithmetic sequence. This time it goes down by 5, so that's why it's a negative 5. That's our difference. In the next example, we got 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. So we're looking to see if this is arithmetic. Well, it's going up by 2, up by 4, up by 8, up by 16. There's no common difference or no common number that it's going up or down by. So this one's not arithmetic. So we're not going to write our formula or do anything like that. We're just going to put not arithmetic. The last one I got -8, -12, -16, -20, -24. As you can see, this one is arithmetic because I'm going down by the same thing every time. -8 to -12, I'm going down by 4. -12 to -16, going down by another 4. -16 to -20, again going down by another 4. So my difference is going to be a -4. And my first term is a -8. So there's the two things I need to know to make my generic equation or make my generic formula here. So if I'm looking for the nth term, I'm going to say a to the n equals my first term of -8 plus, in parentheses every time is that n minus 1 times the difference of -4, because I'm going down by 4 every time. Okay, so this is it. This is how you can write the formula. You can leave it that way. And arithmetic means it's going up or down by the same number every time. If it's not arithmetic.